Yo, what's up, my good people? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. I really wanted to come on your screen today to tell you that no matter what happens, don't let what someone else says about you affect the way you act or the way you move, unless you feel as if it's something you've been wanting to change. You can maybe let it affect you then, but either way, no one should be telling you how to live your life and how to act. No one should be telling you that. You know your goals you have, you know the type of person you aspire to be. So don't let anyone tell you you can't be that person, or you are this person you are now, that you'll always be that person, because that is simply not true. Us as human, we have different cycles. We change. We stay in a cycle for a long time, then we proceed to change. You shouldn't let someone hold you back from being a different version of yourself, because innately it can. When someone says something about you, it can lead you to doing things that are not true to you. And you just need to find a way to not listen to people when they tell you you are this or you can't be that, because it's simply not true. Us as humans, we have the power and ability to change at will. And that's with hard work and determination and being obsessed with our goals. We can do that. Don't allow people to bring you down. Don't allow people to treat you as if you are not capable or you are not qualified to be better, or be in a state where you are elevated from where you are currently. Don't allow anyone to hold you back. And one thing you have to realize, humans will be humans at the end of the day. Humans will hurt you, humans will make you happy, humans will treat you a certain way. That's just how life is. You're gonna meet people who treat you beautifully, people who understand you, people who get your outlook on life. And you'll meet people who just do not understand the type of person you are, people who are gonna try and be how's this word? Com- Confrontational, or something like that, or people who want to try and fight with you all the time. And you have to realize that those people innately, the reason they act that way is because it's maybe been implanted in them, or they have experienced something where someone wasn't as loving as they expected them to be, or as caring as they expected them to be, or someone said something about them that made them feel a certain way, that made them said, let me live this person I am, this good guy I am, and let me, consciously or subconsciously, they were like, I'm making a decision, I'm not going to be this good guy, I'm going to make people feel pain. And that's how villains are created, because of their own experiences, because villains are not born, they're created. People become villains because of certain circumstances where it's like, oh, this happened to me, that subconsciously now I'm like, oh, is this how I'm supposed to show love to someone? Is this how I'm supposed to treat other people? And innately, that's what happens to villains. And some people don't know that they are villains. I don't even like using the word villains, because villains are not villains. Villains are broken people. Villains are innately just broken people at the end of the day. They've been hurt, they've been done this. But the reason why villains are villains, like in terms of villains, is people do not know that some people do not know that they are hurting you. Some people will genuinely say a comment about something where it's like, oh, I was joking, but you certainly did not feel like it was a joke, because that thing hurt you. It affected you. It made you feel a certain type of way, because you knew that you don't like what they said. And probably they didn't know, but some people probably knew and were like, let me just say this so I can get a reaction out of them. But at the end of the day, people just make mistakes. Is something you also have to realize, that people make mistakes. They don't know that they're hurting you. They might think it's a joke. They might think it's a funny little game, but it's not to you because you are the person on the receiving end. You feel the pain, you feel all these specific emotions, but innately they might not know that they made you feel that way. So you should try and understand their standpoint. But there's some people who genuinely know that they are making you feel a certain way, and those people you have to cut them off because basically those people just want to hurt you. They want to make you feel a certain type of way. They want to make you feel as if you are not important in life. Well, you are important, and you have to realize and not take that too hard because people are gonna try and knock you down in life, and people are gonna make mistakes as well. People do not know that they're hurting you sometimes, so find it in your heart somewhere to forgive them. But if they're doing it intentionally, my biggest advice to you is just to leave them and just find a way to move on with your life without them because innately those people are hindering you from a confidence that you deserve, a confidence that you have been working hard for, and they just came and broke it down, and now you're trying to build it up. But if they're continuously in your life, you are never going to build that confidence because you're going to build a brick and someone's going to come and kick your door down or your wall down. And you have to realize that those people are just not the type of people you want to be with. You want to be with people who support you in your journey. You want to be people who genuinely care about your emotions and feelings and your goals. You want to be with people who don't say nasty things to you. You want to be with people who understand you in a certain type of way. And oftentimes we tend to be scared to let people in because of what has happened to us or how we've been treated in the past. But you also got to learn to forgive people and realize that not all people are bad. There are some people out there who genuinely want the best for you. And I'm telling you that they are out there. You just have to find them, or they have to find you, or y'all will find each other. So, the main takeaway I want you to take from this video is that people will hurt you, people will treat you a certain type of way, people will either love you or dislike you. But you have to realize that people are going to be humans at the end of the day. People make mistakes, and you should be able to be emotionally smart enough to understand that people do make mistakes. These things do happen. But you should also be able to read when someone genuinely does not like you, and when someone is trying to bring you down to make themselves feel better, because that's often what villains do or broken people do. So you have to also realize that people who do that and say nasty things to you, they have a deeper insecurity in them that makes them angry at the world and makes them angry at you because they see that you're doing better than them. They genuinely see that, and that's why they try and hate on you. They try to bring you down, but you should not let those people conquer your mind, because once that happens, they've won. They've conquered your mind, and they won't care how you feel. When you go home, you know what you think, and you know the type of person you want to become, and you know that that person is hindering you back, is holding you or hindering you. So just cut them off. But also realize that sometimes people can make mistakes and they don't understand. That's just what I wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it or enjoyed this video, please like, sub, and subscribe. You know all that bullshit. But thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.